In this video, we'll take a look at a new feature of the UX and grid component, which is the ability to create text dictionary tags. So the grid and UX component have always supported language tags, which are angle bracket A5R tags. So you can see here, for example, this control here called gamma has a language tag called label1. And if we go to our properties and look at the definition of that language tag, we can see that label 1 is being replaced with this is label 1. So this functionality has always existed, but now a new type of tag has been introduced called a text dictionary tag. So let's go take a look now at the field here called beta, and you can see that the tag for this field uses A5:T as opposed to A5:R. So this is a text dictionary tag, and text dictionary entries are defined in a database. So let's go now and actually run this, and we can see now that what we see here is this is the string 1 in the default language, and this is string 2 in the default language. But if we were to go, for example, to our properties here and change the language here from say default to say to Japanese, and now run the component, we can see now that we see a string that's in Japanese over there. So this is the Japanese version of string 1, and if we go there and change that to say Greek, then we go back now, and now we see the Greek version of string 1. And then if we of course go back to default, which also could just be blank, then we're going to see the default version of string 1. So the text dictionary tags, in other words these tags that are defined using A5:Ts, are stored in a database. So to configure the text dictionary, you go to the we go to the web project properties, and you can see now there's an entry there called text dictionary, and then you can go ahead and you can define the connection string to your text dictionary. So a text dictionary is a SQL database, and you can define any table that you want, and then you can map the fields to the required fields. So you can see now, if I open up, this is right now we're using a MySQL database, and if I go look in the database here, I can see some of the entries in the text dictionary. I've got string 1 in the default language, and then string 1 in Greek, and then string 1 in Japanese, and then I've got string 2 and string 3 as well to find there. So if we go back to the builder now, and we go now to the text dictionary tags, we can see now that this is going to show us all of the text dictionary tags that are used in this component. So this component uses two tags, string 1 and string 2, and if I click on string 1, this tells me now that the text dictionary has actually defined 3 different language entries for string 1. So there's the default value, there's the Greek version, and there's the Japanese version. On the other hand, for string 2, we currently have only defined a default entry. So there's the default entry for string 1. So now if I were to go and add another string dictionary tag to the component, but not yet define it in the actual in the text dictionary, it would show up over here with a little red marker. So let's pause now and pick this up in the next video. So we're continuing our discussion on the new text dictionary tag. So let's go back now to controls and add in another text box over here, and we'll just call this one XXX. And for this one, we'll use a new text dictionary tag that hasn't yet been defined in the text dictionary database. So we'll go here and we'll change this to A5:T, and then the closing tag is /A5:T. And now when we run it, we're going to obviously see XXX showing up over there. But if we go now to our properties and then bring up the text dictionary tags, we can see that XXX has been used but has not been defined. So we would need to now go to our text dictionary. So let's go back now and define a new tag here called, I think we need, I forget if it's 3 or 4 X's, but we'll go there, 3 X's default, and this is the default for XXX. So we've gone and defined a new entry in the text dictionary for 3 X's. And now let's go, oh, actually we need 4 X's, so let's go back there and edit that. So now we have 4 X's, and go back to our UX component now, and then go to working preview, and we can see now that we've replaced the text dictionary tag with the entry in the database. So the ability to define your text dictionary strings in a database, of course, is very powerful, and since the table is itself just a SQL table, you can build grid components and UX components to actually modify the entries at runtime in the text dictionary. But the text dictionary can be used for more than just simple short strings like this. You can use the text dictionary for arbitrarily complex strings. So for example, if we go back to our text dictionary, we can see here that for string number 3 here, I've gone to the New York Times website, and I've just copied some arbitrary HTML content. So you can see I've got quite a large amount of HTML content there for string 3 in the default language. So let's go back now to our controls, and there where we've got static text, let's go and put in A5:T and then string 3 / A5:T. So we're pulling now, using this text dictionary tag, we're pulling a large amount of HTML into the component. So let's go ahead now and run it, and now what we see over here is a large amount of HTML that has been pulled dynamically at runtime from the text dictionary database. So you can use these text dictionary tags now to in effect create a content management type application where the component is displaying these text dictionary tags, and the actual meaning of the tag is dynamically changed by just making an update in a SQL database. So this is a very powerful new concept that can be used for more than just internationalizing your application. It can be also used for pulling dynamic content into your components, that is your grid and UX components. Thanks very much for watching.